debated whether or not to get tags and insurance and all on the Danger Ranger. Debated whether or not I was going to drive around town and if it was worth going through all that. Well, I decided, yeah, what the heck, let's do it. So, we got tags and insurance on this thing just yesterday, and I actually drove into town and ran some errands with it last night. Now, I've got to say, I'm falling in love with this truck, guys. This Ranger is freaking awesome, and like, you can't beat it. Like, 1,200 bucks, and the radio works, the AC works. I mean, I'm really hoping, I honestly really feel kind of bad hacking this up and cutting it up into a little race truck. Kind of feel bad hacking this thing up and cutting it up into a race truck, because like, it's such a great little truck, but it's going on in life. It's going to be the Danger Ranger, but I am hoping maybe possibly find another one that I can keep as a little daily beater, because this thing's freaking awesome. If y'all have not driven a old school, aka pre-2011 Ford Ranger, gotta find one and take it for a test drive. These little trucks are awesome. So right now though, I am on my way to a scale. So I really want to get a before and after weight on this thing. So I haven't touched it yet, haven't done anything with it, but plan to start working on it this weekend. So we are headed to a scale right now to go get a before weight, and then once this truck is done, I will take it back and get the final weight. So go ahead, drop your comments below on what you think that final weight and current weight is going to be. So this is a base model work truck. I mean, it's got the, you know, rubber floors and the vinyl seats, regular cab, long bed. This is a 7-foot bed, which is a long bed for a Ranger. So obviously this thing's going to be fully gutted, even dashboard and all. I plan to completely gut this thing, so it's going to be losing a lot of weight, but I'm also going to be adding a full like 8-point cage to the back to the truck. So I'm really curious overall what the weight difference is going to be. I mean, there's not a whole lot of weight to it right now, one being a base model work truck and two being a regular cab. There's not a whole lot of an interior, but it's going to be completely gutted, but then I'm going to add a roll cage, so we'll see overall how it turns out. All right, just got back from the scales. Final numbers, 3420. So this truck weighs 3,420 pounds. So 2,000 pounds on the front axle, exactly 1,420 on the rear. Now, that was with a completely 100% slap full tank of gas. And I think it was pretty much on E when I filled up the other day, and I think it took right at or just over 15 gallons. So if we're assuming 15 gallons, probably a little more, it's probably like 17, 18 gallons, but we'll just say 15. It's a nice even number. Well, we'll just say 15. It's a nice round number. So 15 gallons, I believe fuel weighs about 8 pounds a gallon. So 8 times 15, 8 times 10, 80 times the 540, so about 120. So it's probably got about 120 pounds worth of gas in it. So if you take the 120 pounds out, that would put it right at 3,300 even. So I'm gonna say 3,300 pounds. So I'm hoping tomorrow to start tearing into this thing, getting it gutted, stripped out, get it ready for a roll cage install. But I've got one last thing I want to do to it before I start working on and tearing it apart. One, I weighed it the other day. So weighs approximately right at 3,300 pounds base weight of the truck itself with no gas. Two, I want to do some data logs, some 0 to 60. I don't know if I'll do a quarter mile or not, but I want to do some 0 to 60 and see what the before and after 0 to 60 is with the weight reduction. So let's check it out. AC off. Got the draggy set up. I'm sure it's probably going to spin, but we're going to see what it does. It spun a lot. Oh my gosh. All right. 0 to 60. Guesses? 9.9. 9.98, 0 to 60. And I did hit quarter mile. So 17.5 and the quarter. Let's see what that mile per hour was. So quarter mile, 17.5 at 80 miles an hour. I just obviously let it eat. Put the pedal to the floor, let it eat, see what it would do. I'm going to try it again, but I'm going to pedal it, see if I can get a little bit better 0 to 60 pedaling it. Because actually it should tell me with my 60 foot. 2.99. So my 60 foot was 2.99. So I'm going to do it back. Alright, so run number 1, 9.98, 0 to 60, 2.99 60 foot, and a 17.5 at 80 miles an hour in the quarter mile. This time I'm going to pedal it instead of just letting it eat. We're going to see if I can get that 60 foot down and thus getting everything else down a little bit. I'm going to roll into it this time. Oh yeah, much quicker. Alright, so much better that time. Rolled into the throttle, pedaled it one time, and 0 to 60 in 8.2. So over a full second and a half faster 0 to 60. And quarter mile is a 16.2 versus that 17.5. So over a whole second faster in the quarter and a whole second and a half on the 0 to 60 and 2.6 60 foot. So about 3/10 faster 60 foot. So my best 0 to 60 was at 8.28. So 8.28. So my best 0 to 60 was at 8.2. You know what I might do though? Maybe tonight. Because I've already got the tires I'm going to be racing on, which are much better tires. So maybe tonight I'll put the better tires on here that I'm actually going to race on. And then I'll do it again tomorrow with the race tires on. Because I'm sure on those tires it will actually hook. So maybe I'll do that. Do one last pull in the morning before I start stripping this thing. But these tires are trash. Burnout time. Alright, well, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these two Rangers here. I think This one's probably going to go up for sale soon, and this one, I don't know if I'm going to part it out or what I'm going to do with that one yet. But that's all I got for now. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to start tearing the Danger Ranger apart, getting it built. I'll obviously, of course, be posting all of that. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Danger Ranger build, how to build a Danger Ranger, I don't know. But before we go, today's verse of the day, it comes from Luke chapter 16, verse 10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with very much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. All right, guys, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed.